Welcome back tonight to Talk Tonight. DOT said 690 was supposed to be open by noon today. It was a big job to get done. I didn't believe it to start with, I gotta say. We'll get to that in a second. Then construction was delayed, pushing lanes back, reopening till midnight tonight. Was there an 8:30 tonight in the middle there too? I think there might have been an interim step, although I'm not sure. It's midnight tonight now. Between Teal Ave and Thompson Road, going westbound, so if you're coming from DeWitt, Fayetteville, Chittenango, on 690 through Syracuse, you've had to get off the highway and go on who knows where. Well, I mean, there's some suggestions. But anyway, Michael Benny joins us now. Megan's here, of course. You can tell we're a little fired up. Oh, I should say I'm a little fired up about this.
Well, that's because we all keep getting stuck in it.
It's personally
That's because you both live in the eastern suburbs.
It's personally inconvenienced me, so this is why it's on the news tonight. And then you remember this scene from June, 81 North down to one lane from exit 16A to exit 18. I never really know these numbers, but it was Adams and Harrison Streets in Syracuse for
South
road
of the
work.
city.
Yep, there you go. That was another headache. And then we had a string of water main breaks that caused some headaches for morning commuters. This was right in downtown Syracuse, where seems like every water main break has broken, or every water main has broken over the last year or two as they continue to age. There were problems if you live on the west side of the city too, or in the Camillus, western suburbs. So what do you think? Has there been more construction than usual? Or is this just a regular summer?
It seems like quite a bit to me, but you know what? It's one or the other. You're either going to have all this construction, in the summertime, or it's going to get stretched out, and then you have to deal with it during the winter. I personally would much rather get it all done.
Well, yeah,
right now.
Sure.
And you know what? It gets people fired up because they get stuck on in it, and it takes them an extra half an hour, maybe an hour to get to work.
Yeah. I think we haven't seen anything yet. I think we haven't seen anything yet.
The worst is yet ahead?
I think the worst. I think we're in a situation, this is going to be wildly unpopular, but I think it's true. I think we're in a situation where over the next 15 years, we are going to see this times 4, 5, 6, on that level, because our infrastructure is crumbling. Yeah. I mean, these water main breaks happen so often in the city of Syracuse because what can we expect the DPW crews to do? They're patching holes as fast as they erupt. Yeah. It's like playing whack-a-mole at the state fair. You get one done and the other one pops up. The only problem is, I mean, it's terribly inconvenient for everyone and costs a lot of money. But I think this is just the beginning when it comes to water main breaks and to these highways. Yeah, Something has to happen.
Well, don't forget, we're planning to have the greatest rebuild of an interstate highway in the history of central New York, to maybe even tear down Route 81 through downtown Syracuse, which is at least 5 years away still.
That's sort of the grand project. We're going to see more of these 690 inconveniences, though, too.
That's probably true.
I mean, who even realized there was a Peach Street Bridge between Thompson and Teal if you were just a regular commuter? You had no idea. You're never on Peach Street.
I like Peach Street, though. Peach Street can cut you from Burnett to Erie Boulevard.
Yes, it can.
And it goes by a good Aldi's, too.
Yes, but you've got to really know the city to know
Legion
that.
Post.
Can I tell you, though, the businesses along James Street and Erie Boulevard, I would imagine, have to be thrilled by this because so many drivers are being rerouted onto these two roads that perhaps people are stopping at that Dunkin' Donuts on the corner of what is it,
that
James
could probably cut both ways, though.
James and Midler, although
I mean, it could be a benefit, but it could also, they might say, get out of here. You know what I mean?
Here's the strategy I took today to avoid this. I actually went 481 heading north to the thruway, took the thruway to go east, got off at Carrier Circle, came back down Teal to James. Totally out of the way, but I didn't have to stop for anything. And
was it worth it?
I was so much more relaxed. I was so much more relaxed. I don't even know what the Easy Pass took care of that for me.
You have too much time on your hands.
So you got to get creative.
That makes my brain hurt just thinking about taking.
It felt like the right thing to do. I don't know. It's probably longer than it had to be. Many of you commenting on Facebook about your traffic headaches too.